Hey you guys, long time no see. It has been a really long time since I've made another video and I am really super sorry. Um, we've had a lot of things going on, a lot of things, and I always forget to make the video. Um, but the horses are in the backyard. I got a new haircut. I'll have to show you that later. Um, I'll tell you that story later too. So the horses are in the backyard. At least there's one. Oh, there's the other one. Because today I've got to really finally fix the fences. They're falling apart, sort of. So I have Farmer Bob out here, and this is just a regular fence to keep the horses out of escaping. This summer there's plans to make a permanent fence here because we needed to see exactly how this was going to drain out. And as you can see, it gets kind of muddy right there. So I want to put some like gravel right there and make it kind of nice so it's kind of flat. So I want to bring in some gravel. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for the moment, all the water comes down the drain. It goes underneath our little people bridge and it goes that way. So we've got a lot of things going on. A lot of new erosion that's happening, but we kind of expected that. But it's actually not so bad. But anyway, so today's task is to fix the fence because I never put concrete in here because again, sometimes if you don't know exactly how you want something to look, you don't make it permanent. So now I want to make it permanent. I'd like to move this over a little bit so we can have some grass grow here, but I'm not really sure if I want to tackle that because then I'll need to run this whole new wire again and put another fence post in there. So I just might leave it as such. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably leave it as such. So I brought out my spade to make my hole bigger, and I think this one should be okay. Yeah, that one's in there pretty good. That one's in there pretty good, which is really surprising. Maybe I did concrete that one. I don't know. But I've got this one to do, and then I've got the two over on the other side of the barn to do. And that's why I have Farmer Bob out here, because I really don't want to carry 80 pounds of concrete around. I hate concrete anyway, and never mind carrying such a small, heavy bag. But those two, that gate there, that one's really bad. You guys can't tell from here really, but maybe you can see how it's all crooked. It doesn't even hang straight. It doesn't even sit straight. So that's my project for today. That's what I'm going to be doing. It's rather boring. I might throw in a couple little videos here and there, but if you want to notice, Noah's not here. And there's a reason. Well, of course there's a reason. But the other week, it's been a while, that we got a phone call from somebody who wanted to have another Belgian, and it just kind of worked out. So Noah, long story short, is in Alabama with another Belgian, and I'll throw in some videos of the trip. It was a really long trip. I had to go all the way down through South Carolina, through Greenville, and where else did I have to go to? Down through Atlanta, and that was in Georgia, and then cut across the state from there into Jonesville, Alabama. So it was really a fun trip. I actually stayed at my old barn overnight on the way down. That way Noah didn't have a really super long trip, because from here it's like 8 hours, and I don't like to travel that long without stopping for an overnight. So the trip from my old barn to Jonesville was only like 5.5. So we stopped a couple of times to get gas, and we stopped for about 20-30 minutes at a time. But yeah, so that was interesting. And then I got stuck in traffic in Atlanta all the way there and on the way back. It was pretty awful. I'll never go to Atlanta ever again. I will go through Asheville and through the mountains before I have to go through Atlanta traffic again. It was just miserable. So without further ado, it is cold today. Look, see, see, isn't it fun? It's so cute. Yeah, long story short, I bleached too long. I can't even get my hat back on. I bleached too much. I can't get my hat on. There we go. I bleached too much, and it just became brittle. I've had this color for years and years and years, and you guys have seen over the summers that it's pink and green and blue, and I just did too much to it. So one day when I was getting ready to go to an event, a huge chunk broke off. Yeah, it was pretty awful. So I got it cut off. Don't worry, it'll grow. But it's really cute. It's really cute. It's really fun. And I like it. I have a really great new hairstylist, and it's really hard to find a good hairstylist, as any of you ladies know. When you find a good one that gives you a good haircut, that knows her stuff, you keep her. Or him. So, all right, well, let's get the job done. Yeah, it is going to be a cold one today. It's like 36 degrees and windy. All right, let's get to work. I need some music, buds. I need some music. So apparently I did concrete it in. Apparently that one did really good, and this one not so good. That one really just broke up. As you can see, it didn't really stay very well. I mean, it just didn't. It broke. Oh, look, a worm. See you later, Mr. Worm. Bye. See you later. You love worms. See ya. So anyway, I redug the hole. Got a lot of it out. There's a couple of grubs in there, so I'm gonna take them out. But they're still pretty deep. It's not good to put any grub eggs out yet because they're too deep. So yeah, let's get this in the ground, and I got myself my concrete here, and I got plenty of water in there that I can snag, and yeah, let's get to work. Well, that bag like totally ripped on the bottom and on the side, so it made a big mess. That's why I hate concrete. Always makes a freaking mess. So I'm gonna put all this stuff over here. Maybe I might spread it out in the middle. Get rid of those concrete pieces. Maybe put them like over there or something like that. You can always use blocks of stuff, you know, especially rocks. They make good gate holders. See? That's what I had to put here when Noah was here, because he'd always push this over and he'd take it off its hinges, and it would always, so I electrified it. We put the chain around here, and we laid it on top of here and turned the fence on so it electrified the fence, but we had to make sure that it didn't touch the ground or ground out, so we put it there. And I don't know if it grounded out because of that post or not. I don't know how electricity works, but for some reason it worked. He never touched it after that. So these guys don't really touch fences and gates. So, right, Jarvis? They're enjoying the backyard immensely because of all that green grass. We've been keeping them over here. This is very, very overgrazed, really badly. But we've been keeping them over here, so when we seeded over here, last year this really took a hit. So we've got some new grass coming up here. We just seeded. And as you can see, the new grass is starting to come up. So I want to give it a chance to grow and get a little bit more established before letting them over here. Maybe have it look like that. So they're in the backyard for the moment, and they won't be in there overnight. They're only going to be in there for a few hours, and then I'll bring them back over here. But in the meantime, I'll just have to put up a temporary thing, because you don't want to hang anything heavy on a new post until the concrete has settled. So alright, so now I know I don't have to do anything with that one, and we'll put a gate latch on that one later when I find out how badly this doesn't line up anymore. Because you can see that's a little crooked. So but that's not moving, which is kind of nice. At least not at the moment. I don't think it is. Well, it is a little bit, but it's more back and forth. But that was the one that was like wobbly everywhere. So we're gonna let these guys eat. And oh, you want to go see him? Okay, let's go see him. For my new subscribers, this is Mr. Darcy. Hi. How are you? How you been? You look good. He's eating all the clover right now. But we thought we were going to have to put him down because he lost a lot of weight over the winter time. Normally he's about 1,200 pounds, and the last time he had his feet done was well, he's had them done a couple times since then, but since I've weighed him, he was 1150 in November, and I taped him the other day and he was just barely 1,000 pounds. So and he's actually gained some weight. So he's getting better. He's got Cushing's disease, so usually horses with Cushing's either get really fat or they get really super skinny, and he was off his medication for the winter time and he got really super skinny. So he's getting better now. Unfortunately, you know, he still looks a little thin there. You can see his little bump on his tail, and his hips are kind of sunken in a little bit, but he's doing good. This grass is really happy for him, and it's good. He doesn't have an upset tummy, and he's taking the wormer well, and he's eating a lot. So I think he'll be okay. And now we just got a prescription for Equiox. So if anybody has a really great place where we can fill this prescription. That's not going to cost $90 or $97 for 60 pills. That would be great. And let's see, where's Jarvis? We're going to clip him later after it stops getting cold. And there's Jarvis. I know, hi. I know, look at you, you're all messy. Your hair's all windblown. And there's Jarvis over here. There he is. He's blind on that side, on the right hand side. Completely blind now. He was partially blind before, but now he's completely blind. So we have to be extremely careful with him on that side because obviously he can't see you. So if he's having a happy day, you have to make sure he doesn't accidentally run you over. So he's gonna be doing some more training. He did lose a little bit of weight over the winter time, but not nearly as much as Darcy. He's probably about 1,700 pounds, maybe 1,650 right now. His butt usually looks like that anyway. He's got bad hips. So, at least I think he does. I don't know. But there's the water bucket is over by Jarvis, and Darcy's gone back to the food bucket to see if there's any treats in there. And of course, there's our chicken coop with the hens there inside the chicken and the coop. And then this is our fence in our garden. And I've got to redo it. You know, it's been here for like 3 years. So a lot of the rails have rotted, as you can see. And those ones blew over in the back. So we've got to clean this up a little bit. We've got some chickweed and stuff in there. I want to double up the boxes and stuff. So I've just been so busy with work, my new job, that I haven't had a moment to really do much of anything around here. And husband is mowing, so now it's that time of year. See, those have fallen over. I didn't put these in the ground because I didn't know if I was going to keep the garden here or if I was going to move it. So I kind of made these little cool blocks. It's really kind of neat. They just sit up on blocks, and so I can move it around. But I've got all the gravel in there, and that was pretty expensive, so we got to clean that up. That will look really pretty in another couple days. It won't take too long to clean that up. Put some stuff in there, and that's I forget what that is. Rosemary. So, hey Jarvis, look at him. He's so handsome over there on the green grass. He's so handsome. And there's Snowy up on the deck. She's the little white dog. Well, she's not really little. She is our rescue. We've had her for 10 years. We whelped her. Her mother was a German short-haired pointer mix who was going to be put down at the animal shelter because she was pregnant. So husband and I fostered her and had 11 puppies. Well, we had 12, but one died. And this is one of the puppies that we saved. She was the third one born. And she's just a sweetheart. And then Eeyore's up there somewhere. He's probably laying down. There he is. There's Eeyore. He is our other rescue. He had Rocky Mountain spotted fever. He is a Australian Shepherd boxer golden retriever mix. he's a good dog. So his brain got a little scrambled from the Rocky Mountain spotted fever. When he was a puppy, about 3 months old, he nearly died. He was at the point of hallucinations and so forth. He had so many ticks and everything on him. But medication saved his life, and he is now 8 years old and doing fantastically, but he acts like a 4-year-old. So he's not all up there, but he's brilliant. He's gotten much better. He doesn't kill so many chickens. He killed 2 chickens, 3 chickens, 4, maybe 4 chickens, I don't know. But the other time when he got out, the chickens were in the backyard, and he grabbed one and pulled out all her butt feathers, and now she's buttless, but she's alive, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so back to this again. We're gonna leave that there. It looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. Got it all in there. I'll probably fix that little bit there. And make sure that it's setting really nicely. So I'm happy with that. Now let's get on to the other one. Okay, so here we are at the main gate that we had over there. Some of you guys might recognize it. When we had this all just as pasture, this used to be all pasture, we had our gate right there, as you can see. The tape piece is still on the tree over there. So that's before we put all of this in and took all this pasture out, which I do miss it. And this was supposed to come out to like over here, and this was supposed to be like that, and the door was supposed to face the house, but we had a terrible landscaper. Anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, so this is what's going on here with this one. This is just all falling apart. We don't even have this attached anymore because there was really no reason for us to electrify that little bit over there, because the horses weren't getting over through it. They've got the Rose of Sharon bushes there, and they weren't bothering with that, so there was no need to electrify just that little bit. So I think maybe at some point in time I might move it, the fencing, might move it to here, but I'd like to put like a nice little chair here, you know, like a bench, so people can look out. But people, meaning me. Okay, so this is a mess. As you can see, we don't even have it latched anymore because it doesn't stay latched. So it just sits there and wobbles. It's really bad. So we're gonna undo this. I'm gonna have to undo all of this, I think. Well, maybe I might be able to get away with it like I did last time, but let's see how this is gonna work. See, that's not even there. I think this one's just as bad. I don't know. Nope, of course, the one with the latch I always do right. Go figure. Oh well, let's get to work. Oh, we're gonna need something. A big old spike in there. Oh my God, we get that off. Alrighty. Big old spider. So there's one. I don't know where the other one is. I figure he always hides. Did you get under there? Oh, heavens to Betsy. How did you get under here? Let's let you out. Oh, crazy. Come here, buddy. I don't know how he got himself under there. Come on. Come on. You have to come out this way. Come on. And here I was thinking that you weren't going to get under there. Come on, come on. Come on, Mr. D. Come on. Come on out this way. Come on. Come on. No, you can't go out the same way you came in. He thinks the gate thinks it's on. Come on. This way. Come on. Out. I don't know how he got himself under there. Come on, D. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hay, that was my hay shelter.
Uh-huh.
It was over this.
Oh my.
Yeah, and it took it over there. So I had to cut the tarp of it off and flip it back over because it was on its.
Oh. Oh, you got a little friend. At least for the night.
Yeah.
What do you think, Noah?
He goes, he's really little, and I kind of like that because I'm big.
This is where it all started. Everything
Yes.
started right here in this paddock.
Yep, it sure did. It sure did.
Yep. But with a big white horse.
Yes.
Hi, Noah. What do you think, buddy? We gotta take your halter off. What's going on over there, huh?
Hey,
What's
handsome
going on?
boy. Hey, little monkey butt.
He's so
Hey,
cute.
little monkey butt. Oh, okay. All right, new guy. I gotta be like.
Yeah, you gotta be the macho guy. So this is that little mule cross that you said that.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to sell him.
I am, no, but I'm honest about it, so nobody's interested.
I think he's adorable.
Hey, you look so good.
What are you doing out here? It's too early. What are you doing?
You going after the squirrels?
See you later.
Good morning. Hi, Doc. How are you? How are you? Oh, I love your nose. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, good. Hi, Noah. All right. Are you ready to go home? Hello, little donkey and mule. How are you guys? Are you ready to go home? I think you are, hi, Doc. I think you are. All right. I have some bucket of grain that Charlotte left for me to distract this guy right here. That way I can bring Noah out. And I think he wants it. Okay, I need 2 hands. Oh, we made it. We're in Alabama. And this is our driveway. This is kind of neat. It's a little tight for this big old trailer, but I'm sure we can make it. Oh, she's an Abby. So there's Mater. That's gonna be his best friend. And that's, what's her name, Sassy? Katrina, I'm sorry. Sassy Katrina. There we are. Everybody's gonna say hi to each other for the first time. Oh, that's so pretty. He's like, yep, I'm just gonna go check this out. Get some grass. He is a good mover, isn't he? She's so tiny. She is so petite next to him. Look at, she looks like a pony. Oh, he's like, stay away from my girlfriend. Look at that. So it's been about half the day, and there's crappy clouds again. I can't wait until next week when it'll be warm. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees next week. So as you can see, I have to harrow. I'll do that in a little bit. But right now, I want to show you I'm over here on this side where the truck is, of the pasture, and is what it looks like so far. It looks like a cow pie, but look, it don't move. Yay, it doesn't move. But I am not going to hang this now. Just because it doesn't move yet, it doesn't mean it's 100% set. So overnight, I can't just keep them over here, because if that blows away, they've been in the people yard all day long since I did this. And that way they stay out of trouble. And of course I have this gate and I have the other gate open so they could get on the side that I don't want them to get on, because we freshly seeded it. So how do we keep them safe from escaping? You put them in the people yard. So they've been in there. I'll show you some like little videos and pictures. I'll throw those in there too. They've been in there all day. Snowy is not happy about it, and Eeyore, he's got reservations. We'll just put it that way. So what I'm gonna do right now is, since it is going to be in the 30s, like 31 by 7 o'clock in the morning, they gotta stay over here on this side so they can get into the barn and have plenty of hay. There's no shelter in the back people yard because I've cordoned off the area underneath the deck so they can't get under there and get into trouble. So they're going to need to have their own bed. And in there, there's plenty of hay to keep them in their little tummies going. And there's plenty of room out here so they can wander around and keep warm. So if they stay in the people yard, there's limited mobility. There's no hay back there. There's no shelter. So we're going to make sure that we put up a stake and a little, kind of just needs a one wire or two, goes across the top in the middle, just in case this blows over. They still won't think that they can get out. So yeah, let's do that. There, doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just one that goes around. This probably won't fall over. I just tied it to the post. But I did tie it here anyway. But that won't fall over. And if it does, well, they'll see it and they'll think it's on. So let's do the other one. I don't think I have enough string though. I'll have to go get some more. Good thing I'm next to the barn. There's some in there. I know there is. Well, I couldn't have done that in enough time. Rain cloud. It's raining. What a day. My gosh. Springtime in North Carolina. Okay, so last week it was 80 degrees. Beautiful, sunny. Then we had a cold front come in and it got freezing cold. And then it was kind of sort of like, okay, 70 degrees. And now it's freaking raining again. And it's going to be 31 in the morning. But by Wednesday and Easter, it's supposed to be 80 degrees again. Hi, chickens. They really want to come out, but I can't. I put all the seed out. They'll eat it. So let's bring the boys out. They have been enjoying their smorgasbord all day and doing a fantastic job at being my clover lawnmowers, because we have a ton of clover and they have been very, very good at getting all the clover gone. You guys hungry? You want to eat? They're gonna be like, I don't think I really want to go over there on the other side. But when they see what I got in their buckets, they will. So yeah, so this is all I had. I don't know how Darcy got underneath it. I mean, I really don't. I mean, it's like pretty high and it's not even on. It's like, just look what I did. You guys are gonna laugh. It's just sitting there. That's it. And they think it's on. Gotta love it. Okay, so let's go into, oh heck, it's raining a lot. Ugh. Let's go get their food. It's in here. I'll be right back. I know, you're such a happy boy. He's like, I don't know about being back over here again. But they have hay. And he's got his food. He's a happy boy. And he's got hay. So they're gonna stay over here the night. And then tomorrow when I get back from church, I will put up the gates. Because it's Palm Sunday tomorrow. Should be fun. So I'm gonna just tie these up and yeah, that'll be it. There. Again, nothing fancy. Just enough for them to go, I don't think I'm gonna go over here. So as long as that doesn't fall apart or break off or anything, we should be fine. And yeah, it's bent on its own. So I'm gonna tighten those up before I go to bed so they'll be nice and strong. And they'll look like that. And yeah, that'll be it. So let's say goodnight to the boys. First, let's make sure they have water. Ooh. Well, we'll have to give them some more water. I need a new pump. My little pump died. I'll have to clean that up before I go to bed. See, now it's not raining anymore. Rain one over there. But look, see? Go figure. I love this place. So, we're gonna get some sun. Oh my gosh. And when it's sunny, it's nice. It gets really nice. But here are the boys. Darcy's doing better. He's starting to gain some weight. Still kind of skinny, but he's getting there. We don't have to put him down. I was worried about that. That looks a little funny from here. I think I might put it on the other side of the gate. I don't know. Does that look funny to you guys? I think it looks funny. All right, well, there's Mr. Jarvis's bum. He's got a nice, big, beautiful bum, which we are going to work on rounding that out because it's a little narrow. And there's a Mr. Darcy little bum that has dirt on it, as always. So I'm gonna hang out in here, let them eat. I'm gonna make sure that he's probably not gonna be all that hungry. He's ate like all that grass, and he had a little bit of runny poops, which I expected from being in the grass. But that extra little bit of nutrition probably didn't hurt him at all. Right, Mr. D? Yeah. All right, well, I will see you guys a little later. Thank you again so much for hanging around and subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. See you next time. Summerfield Farm and these guys, Draft Horses. Even if they are a little skinny. Dreaded Cushing's disease. Not fun.